Is this working? I don't know. I don't care. This is gonna be fun, alright? Last time, ADHD kicked in. Didn't go great. I ended up procrastinating on actually doing anything for the entire time. Got a bit more energy now. Have taken my sleeping meds. I genuinely do not know how this is gonna go. Epic. Okay, cool. It works. Alright. Now, it's time to... Which one are we going to do first? Let's look at the one that I just watched that prompted this stream. I also...
No Fab Day 12, fuck yeah, man.
Alright. This is very... His audio quality is really bad. And, yeah. Alright. Great. So, firstly, what the fuck? This dude is giving such weird bullshit advice, weird esoteric bullshit. But he still faps. I mean, I don't see any issue with doing that, but like when you're this guy, you really shouldn't only be on day 12 of no fap. You know what I mean? Like, you should be on, what, 50 at least? At least that's what I think. Also, can we just say how... Okay, actually, firstly, we need to do a quick overview. Firstly, my name is Patrick, otherwise known as Marcellus, otherwise known as Bagrigal, otherwise known as most jacked man to ever live. I'm an ex-Hamza viewer. Had conversations with my dad, speaking of which... Fuck off, Leo. Had conversations with my dad. My dad eventually found out about Hamza after like a long time of hiding it from him. And, well, I ended up becoming a lefty. Now here I am, watching fitness content. What is that? I don't know, man. Watching Avatar content, fitness content, Kanye West. Mostly fitness content, apparently. Weird. But also, like, left-wing politics shit. Either way, this guy, stumbled across him when I was watching, I watched the takedown of Hamza video, which was, it just compiled all of his shitty business practices, which, honestly, no one else has attacked him in the right way. There's that one dude that attacked his character a bunch, didn't attack his ideas, he was still a red pillar. You know what I mean? Me... Well, I'm the only one that's actually a leftist who's going to attack this dude. Starting off with Leo, because Leo is retarded and a lot easier to attack.
We're staying strong, staying on the path. Last night was actually pretty intense for me, you know. Historically, I've been pretty prone to relapses at nighttime, but...
Yeah, historically...
Yeah, man. Last night I had, like, my dick was fucking hard, you know. I'm eating...
Don't need to hear that.
10 eggs a day and stuff like that, so my...
Yeah, 10 eggs a day, so my dick gets extra hard. Yeah, okay, bro. Okay, bro. And I drink, like, 7 liters of milk a day, so I guess my ass cheeks are extra plump, so deal with that, bro. Deal with that.
Like, I was rock hard in it, you know?
Yeah, you were rock hard.
So it was, I got a lot...
See how, can we just say, see how he's completely replicating Hamza's speech patterns? It's a cult, man. This is the thing. He kind of plays off the word cult as if it's a joke. It is a cult. The Hamza's community is absolutely a cult. Whether you like it or not. Now... Hamza wants you to become him. He doesn't care about you. He wants you to be him. Anything, I will say this now, anything that wants you to become it is bad. That's why I like Dr. K. That's why I like psychology. That's why I like Healthy Gamer, you know? And that's why I don't like Hamza, and that's why I don't like Andrew Tate. As well as obviously the things he says are bad. Not just that, he doesn't just want you to improve your life, he wants you to be him. That isn't good, dude. You need to learn to be you, not learn to be someone else. You need to learn to be you. If you don't learn to be you, you are fucked.
A lot of like sexual fantasies and that kind of stuff. It was really
Yeah, sexual fantasy. I wonder what this guy wanks off to. I swear to God, he has a hentai face.
difficult to not think about that kind of stuff. But
Bro, you need to shave.
I remained unfazed, and
This guy needs to shave so
wasn't
bad.
even close to relapsing, or I didn't edge or anything like that.
Yeah,
Like
didn't
dipshit.
edge. Yeah.
So yeah, man, huge improvements for me personally. Yeah.
Good on you,
Kind
bro.
of like I spoke about it in the last episode, but like it's kind of like you stop associating sexual urges with fapping, which is hugely beneficial because you're breaking the
I don't think that's how it works. Like, if you've been doing it for years. Also, how about instead of being on your monk mode grind set and not getting any pussy, how about instead of doing that, you just get pussy? Like like Hamza and Andrew Tate and all the rest of them promised they would help you get. They promised they would help you get pussy. Where are you right now? The thing is, Andrew Tate doesn't really do this, Hamza does it. The thing is, they convince you that they can help you get pussy to then say, you just need to improve yourself to a certain level and then you can get pussy. And then you'll get attraction from women. You don't get the attraction from women, or maybe you do. You do get a bit, I can tell you that. But they also convince you then that everyone isn't good enough and that you just need to stay on your grind. You know why they do this. And I'll say this now. The reason that they keep you out of a relationship is because the number one thing that kills red pill within people and within kids is getting a girlfriend. And I can prove this. Go on any ex-red pill forum. Ex-red pill. All of these, at least a lot of them, I didn't actually read any technically, a lot of them are just, I got into a relationship, I'm not red pill anymore, turns out everything they said was bullshit. Genuinely. Like, I got in a relationship, they're fucking retards. One thing about me, I like nuance in my statements. This guy doesn't know what that is.
sort of false association that's been built up.
Not false.
Companies and all that haram shit.
Haram.
They're literally monetizing our lust, really.
And? Well, that's a dumb and, isn't it? I guess I can see how that's bad. In fact, I can definitely see how that's bad. But, like, who cares? People do what they want to do, and you can do what you want to do, and you can tell people what you do, and you can tell people to do what you do. But at the end of the day, that's you, that's your bubble. You don't make other people be you. You are you, they are them. That's it. End of the day, that's it. You need to learn to be you. Hamza doesn't teach you that because he never learned it. He is incredibly insecure as a person. Tate doesn't teach you that because he never learned it. He learned to become his dad.
And they're creating an association between our natural primal, like caveman desires.
Caveman?
They're fucking just incredibly haram and, you know, fucking bad product, or whatever you want to call it.
What happened to being the ultra-capitalist sort of businessman? Yeah? Yeah, you want to be that businessman, don't you? Sorry, sometimes, and this is a big thing, with being a businessman. Sometimes your product has disadvantages to its target audience. I would argue that Pornhub achieves its goal absolutely perfectly. Still, you argue that it has disadvantages. They're doing better business than you, bro. You've been making shitty self-improvement channels where you have no nuance in all of your statements, and it just doesn't work for too long.
And so yeah, man.
It just doesn't work.
Improvements for me. Like, I haven't been close to relapsing since I started making this series, or since the last time I did.
Yeah, so you lied. Since I started this series, or since the last time I did.
I'm out in nature as always. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna do a workout out here, getting some sunlight.
Good shit.
Did some meditation today. Only 10 minutes, but those 10 minutes were really, like, they were high quality in comparison to my, like, the previous week's meditation sessions for me. Meditation is kind of like when you sit down and you close your eyes.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna say. I have watched this. I watched this just like 10 minutes ago. What do you want? Do you think that anyone who is watching NoFap Day 12 by some random 17-year-old on the internet doesn't know what meditation is? Use some critical thinking here. Use your brain. Think about this. Everyone here knows what meditation is. You don't know much about meditation. There are a lot of better people on the internet than you for meditation methods than Hamza. Hamza doesn't know shit about meditation. No one knows shit about meditation. Fucking idiot.
And you focus on your breath. And then every time you get mind wandering, like your brain just starts automatically generating random thoughts. That guy in school, that bitch, that video you saw.
That bitch? Someone heard him. That's what I've been saying. Someone heard him.
And then you realize that you got in the random thought, and then you bring your focus back, and it kind of trains your attention span, it trains your focus, it trains your mind, at least for me. And it helps you, like, for example, when I get the sexual urges, right? Meditation helps with just whip.
Oh man, I'm wearing a dressing gown right now, like a bathrobe, like Hamza. And my God, I am like sweating. This is annoying. So yeah. Either way,
Putting myself back into the focused, like, good state of mind that I should be in, you know, to prevent falling into the rut.
I never thought about this. This guy's got like retard monk. Is it Shaolin monks? How do you spell Shaolin? I'm not even gonna try. I'm not trying this. Fuck off. I can't try this, dude.
Like mental rut and relapsing and that kind of stuff. So meditation has been huge.
He's got like the Ben Shapiro eyebrows though.
Yeah, I'm gonna be leveling it up to 60 minutes again.
Wait, did he say 60 minutes?
Yeah, I'm gonna be leveling.
Did this guy have nothing better to do? Who the fuck meditates for 60 minutes? No, who the fuck has the time for that? And you convince yourself your life is so good? How the fuck? No, genuinely, you're like convinced that your life sucks right now, and then what they're gonna get you to do for fucking replacing that is, oh yeah, I'm gonna sit here, sitting down in my crouch down position, and I'm gonna focus on the breath for an hour straight. What the fuck? How is that a better life than watching cartoons for that hour? I mean, I understand meditation and shit, but like, that is excessive. This guy's lifestyle is excessive, dude. This is incredibly excessive. This is just dumb at this point. Genuinely, who the fuck wastes that much time? okay? You are getting maybe 10 minutes of that effective. I can tell you now, from meditating a lot as well, with the same things he does almost certainly, because it was Hamza and I was doing Medito and stuff. Oh, fuck. I can guarantee you, thinking about the fact that you're doing it for an hour is psyching you out like crazy. You think about, oh shit, I've got an hour of this. Oh shit, and then you just psych yourself out. Sucks.
Building it up to 60 minutes.
You are getting like 10 minutes of that effective, maybe 20. 20 minutes of meditation is like long. 20 minutes of meditation is really long. Speaking of meditation, I should like try it again. Okay, cool. My stream seems perfect. In case because he threw his little tantrum in that one comment section of the Hamza video. In case he decides to complain about the fact that I don't have my face is out there, I don't care, my face is out there. The reason that I don't have my face on this right now, firstly, setting up the webcam with my iPad is a pain in the ass. Secondly, I do perform better without my face being there, okay? I do perform better. I feel really awkward when the face is there. Now, does that mean I don't need to improve that skill? I obviously need to improve that skill. But still, I think I'll get pretty effective with this. This is going to be effective. I'm going to attack him.
Once again. Yeah, bro. Other than that, we're staying strong. If you're not out in nature, bro, you're missing out. I'm telling you that.
Oh, what? Wait a minute.
If you're not out in nature, bro, you're missing out. I'm telling you that. Get the fuck out of nature, man. It's
unnecessary fuck. Okay. I'm just gonna say it, Leo. Leo, genuinely, you swear way too much. I get that Hamza swears a lot. I get that Hamza swears in the same way as you. You swear way too much, dude. Stop with the language, dude. You need to stop with the language. It's too much. It makes you seem unintellectual. You are unintellectual, but it makes you seem more unintellectual. Here comes the bit that I can personally relate to, and it has truths and lies to it. It is odd. It is an odd case.
Yeah, bro, I love this shit. Like, we're not supposed to stop doing this shit just because we grow up. We're not supposed to be out in nature, climbing trees, picking sticks, like finding the biggest, baddest sticks. Like, dude, look at this. Look at this. What you gotta do now, bitch? Fuck yeah. Look at this motherfucker. This is my stick. It's my fucking sword, bro. There you go. Yeah, man. Get out into nature, bro. Get out into nature. Connect with the higher...
Okay. There we go. That's it. Do you see that? Firstly, again, he's copying Hamza completely. Secondly, I can relate to this feeling. He isn't happy. He thinks that what he's doing is supposed to make him happy, so he convinces himself that he is happy. He isn't happy. Alright? This guy does deep down hate his life. He says he loves it. He hates it. He fights with people all the time. He argues with people all the time. It's depressing. Having literally no life to the point where you have to meditate for a whole hour. And I know you guys have this thing where you will have this cop out to anyone who criticizes your methods. oh well they're just attacking the fact that I like to meditate and that I do good things with my time. And it's like, do good things all you want. I know that Hamza and shit demonizes this idea a lot. Balance is key. Okay? Balance is key. And that isn't balanced. Meditating for a bit, doing meditation is balance. Doing meditation for an hour a day is fucking absurd. It's ridiculous. If you were happy, you would have better things to do. I don't know how long we're going to be doing this for, but yeah. Okay,
echelons of spirituality.
okay, he says a bunch
Get
of
into
weird
nature. Connect
shit.
with the higher echelons of spirituality of God. Yeah, man. Apart from that, I'll catch you in the next one, bro. See ya.
Look at his weak attempt at an outro. Did you hear that music? It's like, ugh. Also, the higher echelons of spirituality, what did he say? Something like God.
Yeah, man. Connect with the higher echelons of spirituality of God. Yeah, man. Apart from that, I'll catch you in the next one.
Okay. The higher echelons of spirituality of God.
Alright, NoFap Day 12. Fuck yeah, man. We're staying strong.
I'm
staying
pretty
on the
sure
path.
all of these guys are
Last night
good.
was actually pretty intense.
Oh, dude. The election in Australia. Holy fucking shit. So Vosh actually reacted to this, which was surprising. I was surprised how big of a deal it was to him. So the Labour Party, which is our Liberal Party, fucking killed. They got like the highest majority in government that they've ever gotten in ages. I'm pretty sure any party's ever gotten or something. It's a really good one. They got like 90 seats or something. And they like won so hard because Peter Dutton, leader of the coalition, which is a conservative, coalition, was really unlikable. People didn't like him. So they smear campaigned him a bunch, except it wasn't really a smear campaign. Everything they were saying was true. And essentially, people across the globe, liberals, leftists, communists, whatever, across the globe are all really excited and happy that that the Labour Party won so hard. Honestly, the Labour Party in Australia is our Liberal Party. Like, it is our, like, left-wing party. It isn't that left-wing. Like, the Greens are super left-wing. Most independents, especially the teal independents, which is essentially you get a source of funding as an independent person, are way more left-wing. The Labour Party is like pretty good for climate change, pretty good for I would assume LGBT rights, but like, and like, you know, general wokeness, but like, they're not amazing. They are good economically though, which is fun. We'll get to see what happens when they control all of government. Now, dude, this video right here is really depressing to watch. It is really, really depressing to watch. And then there was There was those ones about winning arguments, which were actually good. How to actually win an argument. Music doesn't fuck you up. Not necessarily. Okay, so there's two that we're gonna look at.
20 hours with a coach.
Me and my
So
mate
it's
were watching
June
this and it was hilarious. We fucking dug shit into this kid. Look at his fucking facial proportions. His ears are all like spiky. Look at his lips, they're really big and weird. His nose is reasonably normal. And then his eyebrows are like worse than Ben Shapiro's.
23 like last year, and I'm at the
Okay.
So it's June 2023 like last year, and I'm at the big house with everybody.
Oh shit. Will actually did respond to this. Also, you don't like girls? That's not Sigma Red Pill Alpha Male Grind Set. Okay, we gotta watch this.
Kind of giggling like a little fucking girl, right?
What? Giggling like a little girl? You find... Okay, can I just say, you don't find little girls attractive? Wait, that came out wrong. You don't find women attractive? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, what do you mean? Don't you like it when women giggle? Yeah. I would assume. I mean, they're falling into their feminine frame, so, you know, it's like... aren't you a bit of a hypocrite there?
And I was contemplating what the fuck I should do in that situation. Like, should I run after his ass and beat him?
Okay.
So it's June 2023. Like
I'm just gonna
last
put
year,
this on twice
and
speed
I'm at
because he's so
I'm
slow.
at the big house with everyone in my year from my school. I'm at the prom, right? So a prom is kind of like a large party for everyone in the same year.
Yeah, bro, we know what prom is. What is up with him explaining concepts that we all know? He's been doing that for ages. It's like, prom is, yeah, we know what prom is. And meditation is, like, yeah, we know what meditation is, dude. Not a single person watching this doesn't know what prom is. It's like you aim something towards a target audience and then explain definitions that literally everyone within that target audience knows. It just like, you're just ruining your attention. Anyway, I gotta sip on my milk some more. No, I'm not filled with estrogen. Buddy. Fucking retard.
As kind of a celebration for completing middle school, right? When we were like 15, 16, we completed a large party for everyone in the same year. As kind of a celebration for completing middle school, right? When we were like 15, 16, we completed middle school in Sweden, and we have this large party where everyone comes, basically.
Yep.
There's a bunch of fucking music and all the normal stuff. Not necessarily alcohol, but basically everything else, right? All the peasantry stuff.
Peasantry stuff? Peasants. You have to call people, other people who are having fun, peasants. You have to project that hard. You know what a peasant does? You know what a Jeffrey does? He sits in the corner of a party and whines about how everyone else is a fucking peasant. They're fucking peasants, bro. They're fucking peasants doing their dancing and talking to women and having fun. And it's just, shut the fuck up, you pussy. You fucking pussy. Holy shit. You know what I mean? Also, I've watched this, so it's like, yeah.
All the peon, the fucking dancing.
Peon, apparently that word means peasant.
All the snacks, all the bullshit, right?
Snacks, bullshit, dancing, fun, talking to women. Something that they promised you would be able to do. And look at you. Look at you, calling everyone else who's having fun, socially interacting with people, a peon, peasant, whatever. Do you see how these the things that this cult promised you ended up not really benefiting you. Like you know what I mean. The things that this cult promised you, this cult didn't actually give you. It gave you the opposite. Women are repelled by you because they are repelled by a dumb fuck Andrew Tate kid with no critical thinking who obviously just doesn't respect anyone who isn't exactly like him and exactly like Hamza. Because you, again, this is the issue with not learning to just be yourself. And I'm not like a blue pill fuckwit or anything. This is the issue with not learning to be yourself. Whenever you see other people who know how to be themselves, you think, what the fuck are they doing? Why are they so insecure? When the reality is they are way less insecure than you. They are much more confident than you. You just never developed a proper sense of confidence, so you don't know what a proper sense of confidence looks like. So what you did is you copied Hamza. Now the way that you think confidence looks is exactly like Hamza. You see other people doing things that are confident. You're like, oh, these Jeffreys, these peasants, these whatevers, you know, it's like haram, gay shit, gay dancing, gay. Shut up, dude.
So I'm at one of those places. And I'm standing with my friend at kind of the corner of the fucking prom, right?
I don't care if I'm very
discussing something
incoherent
with each other, not fucking indulging of the fucking prom, right? We're discussing something.
I'm sitting in the corner with my fucking friend, and
I'm standing with my friend at kind of the corner of the fucking prom, right?
Kind of the corner of the fucking prom, right? Yeah. Okay, Adonis. Okay, how about we all be like you and sit in the corner of the prom, resenting everything, sitting around in a cult, copying someone else's personality, resenting everyone in the corner of the fucking prom because they can have fun and your cult doesn't let you. So you just call them peasants and you constantly project that they're Jeffreys and they're peasants. Look at these fucking losers, look at these fucking nerds. When in reality, all you wanted from the very beginning was to be accepted with these people. You wanted them to like you. You wanted them to be with you, you know what I mean? You wanted them to coexist with you. Instead, you got into the only communities that accept male issues. And what you did is you cut all of them off permanently. You cut off the possibility that you will ever live a happy life. Ever live with these people, you know? Live in a healthy environment with these people. They all hate you. You are never... I pissed a lot of people off. You are never getting these people back. All of the people who you pissed off hate you, and they will hate you forever now. And that's the way it is. Forever.
Right, we're discussing something relevant with each other, not fucking indulging in the fucking degeneracy, right? And not doing any gay-ass dance or any...
Okay. So, we are sitting in the corner, talking about something important, not engaging in any of the degeneracy. Well, okay. You are sitting in the... Let's, break down the situation. So far, without any of the stuff I already know, what you are doing is you are literally... Okay, firstly, fuck. Okay, my brain. Fuck. So you got into Hamza, probably because you wanted women. Understandable. You really wanted them, so he offered you self-improvement. You were like, yay, this is amazing. I'm going to the gym now. This is great. And then you end up falling down a cult really far, idolizing him because he created a cult of personality, trying to become him. Now, he essentially had this glorification in certain videos, where it was Jeffrey and Adonis. Jeffrey sitting in the corner of the party, and Adonis is in the middle of the party. He's the center of attention. Everyone loves Adonis. Everyone is praising Adonis, and we all love Adonis, and he's great, isn't he? You aren't the head of the party. You joined this to become the head of the party, to become liked, to become likable. All it got you was sitting in the corner with your other pathetic friend, resenting everyone in the room, talking about something important. He was promised this ultimate life, and what he got was sitting in the corner, sipping at probably water, I would assume. That's just the image I get. Oh yeah, I'm just sitting in the corner like a Jeffrey, you know, the image of Jeffrey. I'm sitting in the corner like a Jeffrey, sipping at the cup, the cup with alcohol in it, except he's probably too much of a pussy to even, like, drink a single fucking drink. Or even, like, just like, oh yeah, I'll drink a Diet Coke. No, sweeteners and chemicals, and it just hard to come across without hitting any of his things. I'd love to have a conversation with this guy. I'll send him this video.
Eating some snacks, fuck that shit, man. So we're just chatting, whatever, and I feel something on my shoulder. It's a slight just poke, like from my finger, right? And I turn
Yep. Here is the funny part. Sitting in the corner of the room.
my head
Now.
and I see this fucking little clown, fucking guy, and he comes to me and
Fucking little clown, little fucking guy. He comes to me and fucking, like, I bet he's gonna say, like,
just tries to tease me
Okay.
with shit. Then he gets his ass out of there, kind of giggling like
he tries to tease me and some shit, and then he gets his ass out of here and giggling and some shit.
a little fucking girl, right? And
Like a fucking girl, right? You don't like girls? Why don't you like girls? What's wrong with girls? Are you
I'm
scared of
contemplating
them?
what the fuck I
Don't
should
worry, bro. Me too. Me too, bro. You know what's not gonna help your issue? The red pill. Can I actually tell you this? I don't know about you. Depends on how far you are into this cult. You could be savable. You don't seem savable. You could be. I can tell you now, I did 100 times better with chicks after I left the red pill than I ever did watching Hamza. Hamza doesn't help you. Hamza doesn't want to help you. He doesn't care about you. Fucking hell. Anyway.
Then he gets his ass out of there, kind of giggling like a little fucking girl, right? And I was contemplating what the fuck I should do in that situation. Like, should I run after his ass and beat him up or some shit? That would probably be a bit too extreme.
Well, no, fucking pussy. He probably just told you. When you say teasing, you're probably being vague because you know what he did is fine. More than likely, he just said, oh yeah, you gonna enjoy the party? Come on, just like, have some fun, bro. Just, you know, like, and you're like, that's teasing, you are teasing, you wanna pull me down, you Jeffrey. I almost guarantee that, like, he I just got a mental blank. Fucking hell. I almost guarantee that he wasn't being that bad. And that Leo over here is very insecure. Because think about it. What kind of guy has someone make a joke at them? Not even at their expense, just like, we can just assume it was just get into the party, have some fun. What kind of guy at a party, hears someone encourage them to have more fun or have a joke or whatever, and then throws a temper tantrum and wants to attack them. Jeffrey or Adonis? Can I ask you a question? Does Adonis have the restraint required to not have to lash out? Does he have the emotional strength to not lash out? He does. He does. Adonis has that strength. Jeffrey's a little bitch. Jeffrey, hears someone insult their name, and rather than having a calm conversation with that person, pulling them up calmly, or anything, constructive, instead, he's like, you know what, I need to express my tough masculinity, I need to fucking punch down, I need to do all this bullshit, and, express, like, I need to be the strong one. I think, and you can disagree with me if you want, I think Adonis is beyond that. I think Adonis doesn't need to be the strongest one in the room. He is just confident. He knows him, he knows himself, he is just confident. He just knows who he is. He knows who he is, and he sticks by that. And that's it.
Should not do
I need to go to bed.
Then he's punished for his fucking behavior.
He doesn't need to be. He was joking.
It's not good either, because otherwise he's just gonna continue. I'm just gonna be sending off.
Yeah, you literally told me later in the story that that this is the last day, or the second last day. It's like, you'll never see this kid again. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone, laugh it off, joke around with him. Joke at him. A big thing is fake compliments. Yeah, how do I be like you? I want to get like you, man. I want to be as cool as you, man. I want to be as cool and epic as you, dude. Because, you're the coolest man I know, and you're so funny, and I want to be funny like you, man. Like, well, sometimes they're sufficiently stupid, and they're like, oh, really? Milky poo. What the fuck was that?
Everyone else that I'm okay with people teasing me that way, which I'm not, right? So, and that wouldn't be ideal either. So I speak with my friend, and we discuss what I should do, right? And at the end, we conclude that the best thing to do is to warn him, right? We probably should engage in a combat right now.
Combat? Warn him. You and your friend come to the conclusion that the best course of action is to warn him.
Probably cause too much trouble, Like, if you do some stuff to another kid in school, the teachers are gonna be on your ass, right? And they're gonna get you to talk with the fucking principals and shit. And I don't have fucking time for that shit, right? So,
Pussy. It's like, if you do anything, then you're gonna get punishments for your actions. Who takes accountability, Jeffrey or Adonis? I'm pretty sure accountability is a Jeffrey action, isn't it? Taking accountability for your actions and being strong enough inside, being strong enough mentally to where you don't need anyone else to think you're cool, anyone else to respect you. You can just live as yourself. Pretty sure that's the sort of stuff Adonis would have. Also, Jeffrey versus Adonis is really vague. It'll be weird. Sometimes Jeffrey's a blue pillar, sometimes Jeffrey's a black pillar, sometimes Jeffrey's a dude on self-improvement who does the bench press and is a fat power lifter. You know what I mean?
we decided to warn him, and so the next time he does it again, basically, a little bit later, and I tell him that if he does that shit ever again, I'm gonna basically fuck him up. Like, I didn't say it that brutally, like, fuck you up in English is not really the correct translation to what I said in Swedish. The direct translation for Swedish is basically, I'm gonna, like, it's gonna sound weird, but, like, wrestle you up. Like, essentially, just a milder version of fucking you up, right? But I was still, like, basically just warning him that if he did that shit ever again, he's gonna get his ass whooped, basically.
See, this just comes off as really, like, insecure. When a bully, if this was a bullying situation, sees you like they insult you, and you're like, if you ever do that again, I'm gonna kill you. And you actually are serious and you take yourself seriously. It's just like, how the fuck do you take yourself seriously? It's just unrespectable. This is unrespectable behavior. He's unrespectable completely. He's a retard. He's a fucking retard.
You're right. And at that point, I'd already like embraced this kind of Tate Sigma.
Tate Sigma. Oh, dude. You have not fallen down the Sigma trend, have you?
Like kind of red pill.
Red pill, same.
Like fucking modern high value man mindset, which I'm.
Modern high value man mindset. You're not high value. You are not high value, dude. You are not high value in any way. No one is. See me? I'm pretty jacked. I'm pretty strong. I am not any higher value than the obese guy across the street. I am not any higher value than the kids or the family of those kids across the street. I am not better than them. No one is higher value than another person. They might be doing better things, that doesn't make them better. I suppose if you mean social value, maybe. There's a social hierarchy. It exists. And yeah. The world sets you up to be a red pillar. It's sad. There was a lot of things with my personal story where it was... Yeah.
Which I'm not shitting on at all, right? And it gave me these...
I can't be fucked with it. Also, that was a voice crack, wasn't it?
And like fucking modern high value man mindset, which I'm not shitting on at all, right? And it gave me...
Here it is.
This confidence, basically, to do that shit. Because if I'd been a little wimp, like blue pill, kind of beta male
Blue pill
guy,
beta.
I wouldn't have done the shit. I would just have fucking and left it off with some shit. So just brush it off, which is unacceptable.
Yeah,
stuff,
brush it off,
right?
dude.
I got in that kind of mindset already, right? So,
oh, this is...
I was not...
Can I just say this? This is hilarious. Ego confidence.
People with narcissism are insecure on the inside. What's the difference between ego and confidence? Or would you say there's a difference?
Confidence, I would say, is a repetitive behavior that leads you to feel certain about an outcome. And I would say ego doesn't have anything backing it other than just a blind belief.
Okay.
I would say ego is kind of how you view yourself, and then confidence is like more of an innate comfortability.
Okay. So if I were to...
I would agree with that.
Particularly scared of these kind of scenarios to actually like have to fuck someone up.
None of these guys have got any comfortability with their state.
ask y'all to think about someone you know who's egotistical. So just take a second to think about someone you know. You got someone?
Yeah.
Okay. So now think about someone who's confident.
Sure.
Okay.
Hold on. That takes a bit.
Are those people the same?
No.
Not at all. Right? So this is what's really important to understand. Our sense of esteem, our sense of ourselves, am I a good person, is a combination of how I feel about myself and how other people treat me. How do I know I'm a great human being? Because everyone around me says...
Because you're Dr. fucking K. You are Dr. fucking K, dude. You're incredible, and we all love you. Watch Dr. K. Red Pillars, watch Dr. K. Dr. K's good. He's a good bloke.
Hey, Dr. K, you're great. You're so great.
Hear that accent. Embrace the accent, my guys. Embrace it. Shit.
And oh my God, you're so great. So then I start to think, oh, I'm great. What narcissism is there are people who lack the confidence in themselves, which means they become dependent on the esteem of others, right? So if I'm a narcissist, I can't tolerate you telling me I'm stupid. Someone who's egotistical or narcissistic, if you criticize them, they will punish you for it. People who are narcissists are dependent upon the esteem of the people around them, which means that I can't, if you do anything that makes me look bad, I'm going to feel bad because I don't have a sense that I'm a good person on the inside. Therefore, I require positive assessments from outside of me all the time. time. That, I think, is the core of narcissism. If we take someone who's confident, you can criticize a confident person and they can handle that. I don't need you to think I'm a genius because I feel pretty good about my intelligence. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So confidence kind of comes from within, and ego is all about what you project to the outside world. So narcissists in that way have a very fragile ego structure.
Interesting.
People with
Fuck, dude. That was the perfect placement for a YouTube video. My God, Dr. K. Dr. K fucking nailed it. He said it better than I could. And this is the thing. Every narcissist wants you to be them. And this is the thing, they don't have their sense of self. They don't have their actual true confidence. All they have is ego. Do you know what feeds the ego the most? Another person wanting to be you. Because if you are so good that another person wants to become you, how do you think that feeds into the ego? It's not just a compliment. It is, you are so much better than me that I want to be you so bad that I will scrap all personality I had before to become you. Every narcissist would love for you to idolize them like that. That is it. And you don't want to be like someone who needs you to idolize them like that. You don't want to be around someone who needs you to idolize them like that. You don't want to worship that person. Do you think that that person is the sort of person that you should be getting life advice from? You should be getting advice on how to be confident, on how to improve your life, on how to, I don't know, just be a good person. The person who is so fragile mentally that they need you to be them as the ultimate source of validation. This is why cult leaders are always insane in the long run. Cult leaders go crazy because they never, ever, 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 ever knew who they were. If Hamza copies, let's just say Alex, so Hamza copied Alex. Do you think Hamza feels confident in who he is authentically? Or do you think Hamza idolizes Alex to the level where Alex is so good that Hamza needs to be Alex? And in turn, knows that he is an Alex. Essentially, I'm really bad at explaining shit, especially when I'm on this level of energy. Also, I don't have too long. Hamza copies his personality from Alex. Hamza knows that he is an Alex and is doing a shoddy impression of Alex. Constantly masking, constantly putting on an impression. What does that do to someone? I'm not good enough. So what I'm going to do to compensate for that is I'm just going to be someone who is good enough. I'm just going to become Alex. And then Hamza is now the person who you want to become. Except from a very fundamental standing, Hamza isn't even confident. Hamza never learned to be confident. You'll never learn to be confident. The cycle continues, it trickles down. It's like generational trauma, except for you spreading it like a plague. Ego spreads. Ego spreads, confidence nourishes. If you want to pull weird fucking quotes. And this is the biggest reason I don't like. Look, anything that wants you to be yourself is good. Anything that wants you to be them is bad. General rules. I'm gonna end this now. This is a good vid, actually, I'm pretty sure.
So for basically
Hold
my
on.
entire life, I've been a quite big arguer overall. I've argued with people left, right, center, with my parents about some fucking...
Alright, I'm gonna say it. If you're such a good arguer, argue with me. I'd love to have a debate. That'd be fun. This guy's perfectly on my level. Also, he looked so much younger then. Genuinely, he looks like 14 or something.
bullshit. Some people in my school about some other, like some even more bullshitty stuff overall, right? And
Andrew Tate.
I've tried to persuade people to think as I thought, right? Through words. I was
No
trying
one's
to
gonna do
explain to
that.
them how I thought about...
No one's gonna do that unless you have excessive knowledge. I have to stop this. This was fun. This was very fun. Ending stream now. Bye guys. Bye.